Namaste, everyone. This is Heather Burkhart with For Wellbeing, Ayurveda, and Yoga. Welcome back to Helium Restorer. Today, in this video, I'd like to offer you a new moon practice for Aquarius. Aquarius is a very airy and dynamic sign. And so an Aquarius new moon calls us to kind of rein in our energy. Aquarians are constantly pouring their energy out into their many projects that are usually service oriented. And they may be juggling lots of balls, trying to do all the things and be in all the places and help all the people. So a new moon's invitation is to reflect, restore, and have more of a self-care focus so that we can renew our energy, so that we continue to give. Because it's not sustainable for one to keep giving and giving and giving without giving back to yourself. So that's what this new moon practice is all about, is giving back. And I think we could all use that, honestly. So Aquarius is ruled by Saturn, which is this great, big, beautiful planet way out there with its beautiful organized rings. So you can think of this organized way that we are restructuring ourselves and having a little discipline about boundaries and realistic expectations that we have for others, but especially for ourselves. And it is aligned specifically, Aquarians need to take care of their throat chakra and their third eye chakra. Everybody does, and this is a great chance for everyone to restore and balance the energy of the throat and the third eye chakra. So that's going to be the focus of today as well today. We need our third chakra to speak honestly, to speak from the heart, and also to have very clear communication. And in a new moon, this is more self-reflective. So we're building this energy to speak from the heart and with truth and honesty to ourselves about what it is we need in this new moon time. And in terms of the third eye, we are kind of giving that third eye a rest and looking inward to check in about what we need and using our imagination and our own innovations to think outside the box about what we need and heed the call from the body and the mind. So let's dig in. As always, I like to have props available to me. And we'll get started in child's pose. I love child's pose for an Aquarian new moon because it really helps to draw the energy in and ground down. So it's a very earthy pose. So I like lots of props here. Blanket under the knees, a bolster maybe in front of us to rest our arms, finding a comfortable child's pose here for a few breaths. Check in with the body and tune into the breath. Notice the belly breathing, the ribs expanding. Really breathe into the lower registers of the body, filling up the abdomen, taking deeper diaphragmatic breaths. Taking the forehead down to the hands, rocking the head gently side to side, rolling across the forehead, rolling across the third eye chakra, releasing tension, restoring balance. Slowly rising to a kneeling position. We'll move the bolster out of the way. I like little extra padding in front of me because we're going to take the head down here. Let me get my timer going. Knees together, leaning forward, bring the head, the crown, which is the very top of the head, to the ground. You can support with arms underneath shoulders. Breathing here for a few moments. Option, take the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. You can rest the arms down, or you can reach them up and away. If you roll forward a little bit more, maybe you can stretch into the back of the neck a little bit. 1 or 2 more breaths in here, and coming back to child's pose. Again, drawing this energy in and down. Once more, coming forward, rolling to the top of the head. Options to take the arms up and releasing down to child's pose once again, and coming forward onto the belly into crocodile pose. I love crocodile pose. It's a way to draw the energy in, close off the eyes as you bring the head down. Again, rolling head side to side, roll across the forehead. Bring the arms down by the side. On your next in-breath, lift the chin, the chest, roll the shoulders back. You can bring the feet closer together or let them touch as you reach and roll the shoulders back. Lift the heart, lengthen the back of the neck, and tuck the chin. Breathe. Option to take the feet off the ground, the hands off the ground, reach back towards the feet. Breathe into the belly. You can bend the knees, press the thighs down and reach back towards the feet. And then lower the chest and bring the feet down a little closer towards you, towards your seat. And breathe here. Relax the shoulders. Stretching the legs here a little bit. And then release the legs. Lift the chest. Draw the arms forward. Bring the elbows down in front of the shoulders for Sphinx pose. Press down through the arms. Roll the shoulders back. Breathe. Lift the chest. Press the hands down. Pull yourself forward. This is an active pose. Keep rolling the shoulders back. Again, drop the chin. Lengthen the back of the neck. And then release down. Come back to crocodile pose. Feet wide now, elbows wide. Pick up the feet and wag the feet from side to side, just like that. Deep, soft, and releasing breath. Good. Slowly drop the legs, the feet. Press yourself up and back. Find child's pose once again. Coming forward onto kneeling. Tuck the toes behind you. Sit back on the heels. Take a moment to bring the hands to the heart. So you can stay here. This is a lot of stretching into the feet that helps to open up the rest of the body, opening up the fascia, helping us to release and relax, let go. Next stage is I like to do this with blocks, come onto the feet in toe balance, bring the big toes together. The heels are separated. Bring the blocks to your side to lift the chest and release the legs down towards the ground. Squeeze the ankles together. They won't touch, but magnetize them so that they're supporting you, supporting the hips and the whole spine. And then coming into balancing here, bringing the tips of the fingers and thumbs together for toe balance. There can be a little wobbliness here, that's okay. Getting a sense of your balance. Releasing the shoulders, lifting the chest up into the hands, pressing the feet down, the ankles together, and then bring the knees down. Whew. Take the knees wide, the feet wide. Bring the feet down for a squat here. Pressing the heels down if you want. You can take one of your blocks to support the hips and sit up in our yogic squat. Heavy hips, light heart, lifting into the hands, roll the shoulders back. Drop the tail, anchor it down to lengthen the low back. We'll take a bind over to the right, reaching the arm around and back behind you. The other arm reaches back behind you. You can just reach the fingers towards each other, grab hold of some clothing or grab hold of the hands, and then lift the chest. Leaning over, press into that opposite foot. Slowly unwind. The other arm reaches around the left leg, the other leg. This arm reaches over behind the back. See if you can grab hold of the fingers or just reach towards each other. Roll the upper shoulder back. Good. Slowly unwind. Come off of the block. Open the legs wide. Forward fold. I can use my block here, or I can use a bolster. You bring the bolster a little higher, or the block higher. You can take the arms up and rest the head down. Once again, rolling the head side to side. Roll across the forehead. Slowly rise. Take the soles of the feet together here. Lean back on the hands. Lift the heart, the chest. Come onto 10 hands if you'd like. Press the soles of the feet together. The knees drop open. Keep the hips down on the ground. And then take a forward fold here over the feet. You can press the feet away from you, reaching forward towards the bolster or your blocks, maybe even putting the bolster right on your feet. And once again, dropping, bowing the head, stretch the back of the neck. Aquarians very much live in their head, so it is helpful to bow forward, lower the gaze, or close the eyes, release some tension in the head or the neck whenever we can. Take a couple more deep breaths in and out here. And slowly rise. Good. Bring the knees up, bend the knees, feet wide, send the knees over to one side and then the other. Wiggle out the hips, stretch across the low back. Good. If you want, you can sit up. There's a twist here, looking towards the back of your space. Breathe as you look over the back shoulder. Over to the other side, twist in the other direction, looking towards the back of the space. We'll do that once more to each side. This time, bring the bolster with you and lean over the legs for a belly down twist. I love this twist because it's so relaxing. And then both knees are comfortably bent. Breathing into your comfortable twist. And then press yourself up. Bring the bolster with you. Twist in the other direction. Bring the bolster back behind you and lower down comfortably for a belly twist. Belly down twist to the other side, maybe turning the head towards the back of your space. Breathe into a comfortable twist. Bend the knees as much as you'd like. And then slowly rise. We'll roll on to the back now. We'll close our practice by bringing the knees in. Hug the knees. Rock a little side to side. Squeeze the knees in. Wrap the arms around the knees. Bring the head up. Point the nose towards the knees. Squeeze a little tighter. Drop the shoulders. Release tension from the shoulders as you squeeze yourself into a little ball. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You can cross the ankles. You can reach for the feet. Squeeze, 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 and then release. Arms out to the side, allowing the knees to wag to one side. You can look in the opposite direction. Knees over to the other side. And then slowly coming on to the back, preparing for relaxation. I really like the Supta Baddha Konasana pose for relaxation, making a little fort with your blocks at the end here, leaning the bolster against the block, leaning back on the bolster. I can bring in the blanket to cover my feet, or I can take the blanket and wrap it around the ankles to support the legs. If you have a couple of extra pillows or blocks, you can put them on the knees here. And just take a few minutes to relax, opening across the chest, drawing the chin gently down. Again, being more protective of the throat chakra here. There's also a little stimulating to do a gentle chin drop, returning energy to the throat chakra, closing the third eye, looking within. Listening deeply to the body, to the heart. Listen to what is needed in this new moon time. Let the heart, the center of the body's wisdom, letting the ego take a back seat as we listen to the heart and the body speak for what it needs today. What is it that you need? Do you need to spend a little bit more time here in Shavasana? Do you need to change your position? Do you need to take a nap? When you're ready to close your practice, lean over to one side, press yourself up. And there's a couple of options to close your practice. If you really feel you need to continue to draw that energy in and ground yourself, you can return to child's pose or even embryo pose. Another option is to find a comfortable seat and end the practice upright with hands at the heart, drawing energy attention into the third eye, placing the hands at the third eye. If you're in child's pose, you can do this as well, leaning the head against the hands. Bringing an intention to your new moon self-care rituals, whatever they may be. And then bringing hands down to the heart. Aligning head and heart, aligning with the wisdom of the body, and aligning with the wisdom of this new moon, whatever it may bring for you. Thanks for practicing with me today. This is Heather with Her Wellbeing, Ayurveda and Yoga. Namaste.